They're off and racing in the first on the card. Sir Richie over towards the outside was one of the first to bounce out, and Regal Royal also out there got away well. Past Master got into a little trouble as they settled into stride now. It looks like Sir Richie with on the inside of it there, Sheridan going up to assume the front runner's role as they jump the next hurdle. Kima Ray's third from Ocean Bird, King Lap on the rail. Then Regal Royal and Nectar Montana, a length to Jonesy's Flyer, a length and a half further back in the field. Then Brush with Fame, who's over on the inside. With it, Noble Colony, 3 lengths to the arm, who's got a good way back, followed by Process, and Past Master was last of all at the turn the first time, and Sheridan the leader. Sir Richie is running second, about a length away on the outside. King Lap is in behind them, third on the rail from Ocean Bird as they leap this, and then Kima Ray the centre from Montana on the rails. Then Jonesy's Fly. Noble Colony is out wide and improving as they came down the straight the first time. Regal Royal well back with Brush with Fame as they leap this hurdle in front of the stands. Brush with Fame dipped and went down. Brush with Fame is out of the race. Getting into a bit of trouble there too was the arm, who had to go around that fallen horse. The jockey's to his feet, looks to be okay as they negotiate the turn out of the straight. Well back in the field there is Process, and last of all is Past Master as they jump the next hurdle in the race now. Field stringing out a little. It's Richie on the outside, about a neck in front of Sheridan with the rail. 2 lengths away, third Noble Colony. King Lap having a good run, fourth on the inside. A length and a half to Montana, about 6th over on the inside of Ocean Bird at the next hurdle. They're trailed by Jonesy's Fly, the grey Kima Ray on the rail. Montana looked to get into a bit of trouble there. He ran out abruptly. Regal Royal is going wide, and in behind those horses as they go to the next jump then is the arm from Process, and a long break in the field of Past Master. He's struggling to keep up with them. It's Sir Richard the leader from Sheridan. There's Regal Royal moving around the outside to get into third, placing deeper out as they go along the back of the course here. Just behind those horses looks to be Noble Colony, fourth on the inside, and then King Lap getting away from the rail from Jonesy's Flyer as they came up the side and go past the 1,000-metre mark. It's Sir Richie in front of Sheridan. Regal Royal is third. Noble Colony just in behind them in fourth placing, followed by King Lap. Then Jonesy's Flyer. The arm is starting a run. Process taking off right around the outside. Then Ocean Bird, Kima Ray well back. Montana struggling. The arm, something's gone amiss with him. I think it's the arm. I think he's going to be pulled out of the race. Up the side at the 600, Sir Richie over it in front of Sheridan and King Lap. Noble Colony on the fence, fourth. Regal Royal not responding to hard riding. Then Jonesy's Flyer in a gap behind those to Kima Ray as they neared the corner from Ocean Bird. But it's Sir Richie the leader. Sheridan is second. King Lap running on the outside, and then Noble Colony as they corner clear of Regal Royal. Well on the straight now, Sir Richie the leader. One to jump. Sir Richie down on the inside from Sheridan, King Lap, Noble Colony. At the last, and Sir Richie scrambled over it. Lands by about a length and a half. Sheridan and King Lap grinding home well. King Lap coming with his run after Sir Richie. Sir Richie from King Lap, and they get to the 100-metre mark. It's Sir Richie about a neck in front of King Lap and Sheridan. Sir Richie hold on, and Sir Richie wanted to head to King Lap. A length and a half to Sheridan third. Then Noble Colony, Regal Royal, Jonesy's Flyer, Ocean Bird followed by Past Master, Kima Ray. Back behind them are Montana, and back there with it was Process. The arm has been pulled out of the race. He's cantering down the straight now. And now they stand up ready to run in the second of the day. They're about to break. Vantaggio has the inside. Desert Eagle getting a little toey in the stalls now, and Peggy Eileen is fractious on the outside. All clear through now. Set race 2 away. Cossack up well. Relevant slow. Desert Eagle very slow to move. Gilly Street didn't bound out well either. Peggy Eileen away fast with Cossack on the outside. Going quickly too is Weekend Surprise driving up along the inside in company with Vladivostok. It's Weekend Surprise from Vladivostok. Cossack third. A couple Peggy Eileen. They're followed by Tully Dolce on the inside, and with it is King Island. 3 or 4 lengths further back in the field came Mr. Goldflyer, followed by Split the Wind and then Vantaggio. Gilly Street well back, a long break to Desert Eagle, and Relevance last as they cornered. Weekend Surprise the inside, Vladivostok and Cossack swinging wide, the 3 of them around the home turn in front of King Island, Peggy Eileen and Tully Dolce. Weekend Surprise against the rail, Very Green Cossack running right off the track in the straight, and it's now Vladivostok trying to match it with Weekend Surprise. Weekend Surprise over on the inside is about a length and a half in front of Vladivostok. Cossack out wide, but Weekend Surprise keeps a perfect record, beating Vladivostok and and King Island grabbed third. Then came Mr. Goldfly. Relevance made up some ground and Peggy Eileen right behind them. The erratic Cosset ended up right on the outside rail in the straight. Back behind those to finish in the race was Split the Wind and a break to Vantaggio and Tally Dolce. Desert Eagle was never in it, and Gillies Street right back at the tail of the field. Just stood up on the outside. Field is set. Off they go now. And Crixia in the middle of the line and Camus both began quite well, with Waikiki Princess into stride fast as they settle down. Mighty Fine just behind them, about fourth or fifth the rail. But Crixia is flying along in the early part down to the 1,000, 2 lengths to Camus. Speedway Girl a length and a half away third on the inside of Mighty Fine, and then one Waikiki Princess. Half a length to Cat's Cradle getting up on the inside. 2 rows of Georgia Stage Princess. Peekaboo next to last, and Dorrington Lasses last of all. Crixia though came up the side with a 2.5 length break at the 600. Camus was running second. Speedway Girl a length away third, and Mighty Fine the outside. 2 lengths further back in the field, Waikiki Princess, and then Cat's Cradle with the break in the field to Peekaboo as they neared the corner though, and Crixia is travelling beautifully. 2.5 in front of Camus. Mighty Fine pulled to the outside from Speedway Girl and Waikiki Princess. At the 200 though, he hasn't moved on the leader Crixia, more than 2 lengths in front against the rail. Ask for the big finish now, leads from Camus. Mighty Fine can't go on. Dorrington Lasses making ground on the outside. Crixia holds them all out, 50 to go though, and she's going to win again. Gee, she's going well. Crixia wins it over 2 lengths to Camus, who chased her hard all the way. Dorrington Lass made good ground for third. Then Cat's Cradle, followed by Waikiki Princess. Mighty Fine, Speedway Girl. Then came towards the tail Stage Princess, and the stablemates Peekaboo next to last, and last Rose of Georgia. Set to go. This is race 4, the Brava Genie handicap 1600. They're off, and Vianetta's dawdled out of the stalls over on the outside, and one of the first to bounce out is the well-tried Instant, who lands in front from Palace Alice second, and Oregon Seal is a handy third ahead away the outside. They're being followed by Aerobics fourth on the inside. Back behind those, about a length further back, is Annie's Girl. As they went to the top of the hill at the back of the course, next is Tanaka. Whoopi Riders next to last, and 2 to Vianetta. They're heading along the back, and the leader is Instant, going out with a good lead and just wants to over-race a bit with the mouth open. About 4 lengths in front. Palace Alice is second. They're followed by Aerobics on the inside of Little Oregon Seal. 2 to 3 lengths further back in the field is Annie's Girl, Danaka, Whoopi Ride, and 2 to Vianetta. Instant the leader onto the railway side, still about 4 lengths in front at the 800 metres, perhaps a shade more. Palace Alice is second, 3/4 away Oregon Seal. Aerobics fourth, the insiders. Whoopi Ride goes forward. Danaka gets up on the inside, and then Annie's Girl and Vianetta up the side. By the 600 metres, an Instant still about 4 to 5 lengths in front of Palace Alice and Oregon Seal together. Whoopi Ride outside them, followed by Danaka, and then Annie's Girl and Aerobics, who's struggling with last Vianetta. At the turn, Instant the leader's going to corner about 3 lengths in front from Palace Alice and Oregon Seal, with Whoopi Ride fourth under the whip. Instant the leader passing the 300, 2 to 3 lengths in front still. Oregon Seal is now starting to wind up and come after Instant. The rider's had to go for the whip. Little Oregon Seal with 100 to go's just about got her. Soon after, she's taken the lead and burst away. And Oregon Seal, the filly racing in wonderful form, is coming on to win. Oregon Seal first, Instant a length and a half away second, Whoopi Ride third. Then Vianetta. She's done a pretty good job. She just fell out of the gates. Back behind them, Danaka, Aerobics, Palace Alice weakening, and Annie's Girl last of all. Racing to go. It's a $60,000 final. They're all in. And racing, and Atomic Man began well. Principe Walk a little slow to move. Master Nicholas, Fayruz and Archangel with King Carl got away well. Call Me Spike is out there going forward too as they settle into stride. And it's Archangel, the leader, being almost joined by Master Nicholas along the inside. Della Vista just behind them with Fayruz on his outside. A length and a half, King Carl. Atomic Man running about sixth on the inside. Followed by Call Me Spike, wider out, one to Ken Daring, and they're trailed then by Kit's Challenge. And behind it then is Principe Walk with Deerfield going forward, and last of all Sengigi Beach. 5.50 to go. Master Nicholas on the inside with Archangel of the leaders. Della Vista moving up quickly to third. Fayruz hard-ridden fourth, and then King Carl. Call Me Spike round the outside from Atomic Man, and then Deerfield as they corner. It's Archangel, one of the leaders, with Della Vista after it as soon as they balance for the run home. Master Nicholas over on the rails is under the whip. Fayruz, Call Me Spike and Atomic Man starting to come home, but Della Vista shot clear. 150 to go. Della Vista from Archangel and Atomic Man trying hard. Della Vista to 2 in front. Atomic Man is trying to get there. Della Vista still in front, though. He's holding on, and Della Vista takes out the final. 2 lengths to Atomic Man, Archangel third, then Fay Ruse, Principe Walk and King Carl, followed by Deerfield, Kit's Challenge, Sengigi Beach and Call Me Spike couldn't go on. Ken Deering as well back, and Master Nicholas tied out to last of all. 1600 metres. Line looks quite good. Starter holding them now, hits the button, and a good dispatch with Rembetica ridden out down on the inside. Straits Coat also began quickly. Garçon Bleu in behind them in the early part, followed then by Sedation wider out around Flaxborn Flyer and Renganamu. Swords Drawn worse in midfield down on the inside from Racy Dancer, and they're followed by Indy Raj. Back to the tail end of the field is Citrus Prince, and last of all Rebel Action, and he's caught about 3 wide. 1100 to go. Rembetica about a length clear, a little under that. Straits Coat is second, 2 to Flaxborn Flyer third. Garçon Bleu fourth, the inside one. Renganamu. 2 lengths further back, Sedation outside, Swords Drawn. 1.5 lengths then to Racy Dancer. Over on the outside of it is Rebel Action, still caught wide. And back to the tail end of the field is Indy Raj on the inside, and Citrus Prince. Past the 800 metres, Rembetica about a length on Straits Code second. 2 Garçon Bleu. Flaxborn Flyer a half length away. 3 Sedation, who's asked to improve around Swords Drawn. Renganamu gone. Going forward at the 600 metres, Racy Dancer, and they're followed by Citrus Prince, Rebel Action and Indy Raj, but Rembetica came to the home turn with a good lead. 2.5 lengths in front of Straits Code, Garçon Bleu. Sedation's got up to fourth on the outside of Swords Drawn, and they were well clear of Racy Dancer and Citrus Prince. Rebel Action not in the hunt. Rembetica led at the 250, 2 lengths to Garçon Bleu, Straits Code, then Sedation on the outside. He's battling away at the 200. Rembetica the leader, Garçon Bleu the danger, 100 to go. It's Rembetica tackled by Garçon Bleu, a couple Swords Drawn, and then Sedation the outside. Rembetica just the leader, though. He's giving plenty, Rembetica, and all the way Rembetica a half to Garçon Bleu. Swords Drawn third and Sedation fourth. Back behind those to finish Citrus Prince, who battled away okay. Then Straits Code, a long break behind those to finish Racy Dancer, Indy Rose, Flaxborn Flyer, Rebel Action. He might have raced wide, but he didn't put in at all. He was second last over the line, and Renganamu last. So they're all in the stalls and set to run. Racing. Joffa Gem began okay. Natazi flew the gates on the outside. Wild Zone got away okay with Repar, and going through Mount Barton is showing some pace early. As they settle by the 800, it's Mount Barton along the inside and Natazi, the 2 leaders, and half each is between them. Trusty Thomas very wide out, and Julius is hustling right through along the inside. Just a couple of lengths away in the field, Wild Zone passed by Sister Agnes, and then came Rory's Risk, the inside of the Snellster. Repar next, Joffa Gem a good way back with runs to win, and Brooks Express, Willow's Choice, one of the last, and Our Arch Rival as they swing the corner. Julia sticking to the inside, one of the leaders with Mount Barton, half each, Natazi and Trusty Thomas 5 wide, nearly 5 across the track. 2 lengths to Sister Agnes winding up, and then Rory's Risk. Julius along the inside is the leader here from Trusty Thomas, and then Sister Agnes. Repar and Joffa Gem coming down the outside. Mount Barton is coming again. They're right across the track. Here's Joffa Gem swapping them on the outside, wide out, and wins. Joffa Gem, a big effort to get up and score. Either Sister Agnes or Julius for the minor end of the prize, and close up was Repar. Just in behind the Mount Barton and Rory's Risk. Our Arch Rival made some ground. Then to Snellster runs to win Natazi, Trusty Thomas, Willow's Choice and Wild Zone, and half each tiring with Brooks Express back behind those last in. A Teddy Bear is coming up into line. Kingston Way is set on the outside, and these 9 runners stand up ready for the last on the card. Off they go. Teddy Bear out reasonably near the outside. Macabeo jumped nicely. New Kingston got away well. Casino Heights and Hidden Keel are going for the lead in the early part. As they came down the straight the first time, now it's Hidden Keel and the light greenish colours taking up the running. Kingston Way moving up on the outside to get the second. Casino Heights a length away third on the inside of Teddy Bear. 2.5 Macabeo outside Green Raider, and then came New Kingston Navajo Flash, and 2 to Classic Question last at the swing at the turn out of the straight. straight. And now the leader is Hidden Keel, about 2.5 lengths in front. Hidden Keel in front. He's going quickly, leading from second Kingston Way. Third is Casino Heights, having a good run on the inside of Teddy Bear. About 2 lengths behind Teddy Bear, a little more perhaps to Green Raider, and then Macabeo. Navajo Flash on the rail, followed by New Kingston, and Classic Question put the 1600 metre behind them, and he's last of all. And it's Hidden Keel, the leader, about 2 lengths in front. Running second is Kingston Way. 1.5 away is Casino Heights on the inside, 1 to Teddy Bear, and then Green Raider. 1.5 Macabeo, a little worse in midfield at the moment from Navajo Flash, New Kingston, and back last is Classic Question. They're making their way out to the 1200 metres now, and Hidden Keel, the leader, he's about 2 lengths clear. Running second Kingston Way, followed by Green Raider the rail, and then Casino Heights off the fence, a half length away fourth. 1.5 lengths Teddy Bear, Navajo Flash, 1 Macabeo, 2 New Kingston, and Classic Question last by the 1,000 metres. Hidden Keel about a length clear. Running second is Kingston Way. Green Raider on the inside of Casino Heights next. Then Teddy Bear, fifth around Navajo Flash. Macabeo back to the tail end as they go to the 800. He's about to take off round them. And New Kingston is one of the last in company with Classic Question. They've really bunched here. Only about 5 lengths at the most would cover them heading towards the 600. And Kingston Way nearly level with Hidden Keel on the rails. Casino Heights putting himself on the picture with Teddy Bear, and Macabeo coming around them. Green Raider back on the fence, and then New Kingston as they cornered. And behind them is Navajo Flash, and Classic Question again dropped out last. Casino Heights wide out has moved up to join Hidden Keel. Green Raider went for the rails run. Kingston Way dropped off a shade there, and then Teddy Bear and Navajo Flash and Macabeo well on the straight nearing the 200, and Casino Heights rider whip left hand is the leader, but Green Raider's coming at him along the fence. Casino Heights from Green Raider, wider out as Teddy Bear. Casino Heights and Green Raider, a great battle between them with Teddy Bear closing rapidly. Casino Heights with Teddy Bear coming at him and Green Raider on the fence. Great finish here. Casino Heights, Green Raider, and close up Teddy Bear, but mainly between the other two, I'd say. Then Navajo Flash, Macabeo, followed by Hidden Keel, Kingston Way, and back to the tail end New Kingston and Classic Question.